Peace and love, family. The big give is finished, and I am proud to say it was a success, even though we had some roadblocks and some little trials and tribulations, but it was a success. So here's what happened. Was trying to make a bunch of sandwiches and give them out to the homeless. We end up making probably around like 80 around 80 to 90 sandwiches, probably around like 100, I think a little less than 100, probably around 80, I would say. We didn't count them individually, but yeah, it's a lot of sandwiches. And my initial plan was to go to Travis Park and drop them off and hand them out to the homeless people, because when I was working downtown, this is where I found out that a lot of them hang out, right? So what happened was, I went up there the day after Christmas because I didn't want to, Christmas festivities, and everybody was busy and everything like that. So I just was going to go the day after. Came to Travis Park, and they were actually having an event. And so, unfortunately for me, this messed up the plans, because when they had the little ice skating event up there at the park, all the homeless people got driven out. So they were just all, and downtown was just, pretty active and busy in general. So I drove all up and down downtown. So I was like, they're not at Travis Park. I'll just drive around and hand them out, and I'll just pull up on them, Man, wouldn't you know, me and my girlfriend were like, it's a damn conspiracy. I drove around I'm talking like 3 major little towns, sub little cities or whatever, like parts of the town where I know the homeless people be at, and I could not find anybody. We end up handing out 15 sandwiches, around 15 sandwiches, so we did, we did help some people in need, and they were really grateful. A couple people really thanked me and really appreciated it. One guy, me and him kind of got a little relationship now. I had, only handed out 15 sandwiches, so I came back the next day and I went around same route and tried to find the people again, and I found another dude. He was like, hey, you gave me sandwiches yesterday, and I gave him a bunch more, and water and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, the first day I came up, he was like, oh man, thanks, I've been needing something to eat today. Like, he was really hungry. So right there, I was like, man, if we could just change one life, we good, So 15, boom, but I was shooting for like 100. I was trying to, help like 100 homeless people, and, figured out that that's it was kind of hard to do the day after Christmas, after Travis Park was being used. So what people were telling me was, because I could not find any homeless people. I'm talking 15 people total out of all the spots I'm pulling up to, all the gas stations where I got homeless people that I be helping all the time. Even they wasn't out, But what I heard is around Christmas time, the day of Christmas, and then around Christmas, a bunch of the shelters open up and stuff. And then we did have a freeze a couple days before Christmas, I think, and so they probably were opened up, and a lot of the homeless people were probably in shelters and stuff. And then they were saying they probably got hooked up on Christmas by a lot of other charities, organizations, and, shelters and stuff. So they probably wasn't out panhandling, because they probably, already had a lot of resources and stuff like that. So they were probably good. So all of that is good news. You know what I mean? Like, less homeless people out on the street. That's kind of the ultimate goal, right? So the fact that I didn't find any, only handed out 15 sandwiches, I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? So I still say that's a win, So, but yeah, saved the sandwiches, handed out 15, went the next day, went around, handed out some more. And then I found a place where I know a bunch of dogs and cats be and stuff, and I put them out there for the animals to eat and stuff. And then I'm gonna put the rest of them, do the same thing with the last of the sandwiches, and give them give them to the animals, and if the animals don't eat them, they'll be out and, you know, on the land and dissolve into the earth. The ants, worms, insects will eat it. It's not going to waste. I just didn't want none of my sandwiches to go to waste, so I just wanted to help as many people's lives, you know, organisms, souls as I could. So mission accomplished, you know what I mean? But it was just mainly more so a learning experience, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta make sure I know Travis Park isn't being, you know, venued out next time. But really still, I was just like, I just know that's where they congregate at. I just still even thought during an event they would still be around somewhere. They were just like nowhere to be found. So yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, you know, just learning next time I'll do, you know, make everything perishable. You know, I mean, non-perishables, because I had the sandwiches, so I'm really trying to drive around and get these off because I only got a couple days. You know, I can refrigerate these and before they go bad. So yeah, I'll just do perishables, but I just didn't really want to hand out no canned stuff. I wanted them to have like some little homemade, handmade meal with some love in it, you know what I'm saying? So I put some love in them sandwiches, you know. But yeah, I'll do like canned goods and some stuff that they can keep, you know, and then I can keep in my car if I don't get everything off. And really, it's just a permanent thing now, so I'm really just gonna, you know, it's also is good because I'm like, yeah, I'm just about to keep stuff in my car, food items and all this stuff, and just do this all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta wait for Christmas, you know, these people are hungry all the time. So yeah, all in all, I'll let y'all watch the footage, and to everybody that helped, I really appreciate it. Shouts out to mainly Patricia Subtle, and then I think Kadira X, top donors. I really appreciate y'all. And then the other two people, I forgot y'all's Cash App tag names. Sean Oliver, yeah, Kadira X, yeah, Patricia Shuttle. Thank you so much, Patricia Subtle. Thank you, Sean Oliver Projects, and Kadira, and it was one more, you know, and everybody that donated. I really appreciate it. Y'all made this happen. And also, what I noticed was when we were going around, I didn't go live and I didn't record too much because the first time we pulled up to a person, you know, they were, my girlfriend was recording and they were looking at my camera. So I was like, ooh, you know, yeah, that's right. Like, I'm trying to document this for y'all, you know. People donated and I wanted y'all to see where y'all donations went and how everything went and everything, and get as much footage and documentation as possible. But I was like, well, at the same time, you know, you gotta be mindful. If it was us in those positions, we probably wouldn't want a camera rolling as well, you know. But at the same time, I did, you know, still just want people to see. So I didn't record too much, you know what I mean? But, you know, because it's about those people, you know what I mean? It ain't about us, you know. So yeah, I just recorded what I could. So here it is. Think about it. Let me get all of these gifts.
Yeah, I took a picture before we opened everything, even with y'all's three that you put on the steps. I got a picture. Is that a video or?
Yeah, video.
I got a picture.
Ooh, got the can by size. Yeah. See, this is perfect. Perfect, man.
Tomatoes. They look professional. Yes. You put them in there, and then you put them in the other thing.
All right, so store's back open. Had to go re-up and get some more supplies. I'm like, yeah, I feel like I didn't get enough stuff, so got some more bread and bologna and crackers. Got the sandwich bags that I needed. And some more, so I could put a sandwich, cracker, and water in each Ziploc bag. So yeah, I just need to think one more of these Jones. Should be good. Gallon up. All right, yeah. So I think we good now. Yep. Next is just to make them. So, yep.